What you're about to witness is just how badly you can hit a golf ball and still make a decent score. What you're also going to see is just how lucky you need to get in order to get that score. What it's like to play golf in the desert. And just how easy it is to get heat stroke out here if you're not careful. So let me tell you a bit about the original objective of this round for me. Here I am hitting a few warm-up wedges on the range, and the idea was to test whether I can take the swing changes I've been working on with my coach onto the golf course and make a decent score. This was my first sign that the humidity was on another level today. But too late to turn back now, I thought. Decided to head to the first tee and get going. The first hole at Arabian Ranches is a 390 yard par 4, slight dogleg to the left, and I'm just trying to hit a 5-wood straight down the middle. That left me about 129 yards with the pin in the center of the green. This was pretty much straight at it. When I got to the green, I couldn't believe how lucky I'd just gotten. This was literally sitting about 4 feet, but I made an absolute hash of the putt and walked away with a par. Temporary green today on the par 3 second, so this is about 130 yards. Pin is again left center. I was quite happy with this shot, struck it about as well as I would hope to, but as I found out when I got to the green, it had ended up on the back top tier, and that leaves you with a very quick putt down the hill. Didn't think I hit a bad putt really, but just kept going and left me with a 5-footer for par, which I duly missed. Third hole is a 490 yard par 5. I'm trying to go down the left edge of the fairway and try and hit a little bit of a fade. I started a bit too far right, but just about got away with this one. It's actually on the right edge of the fairway. I'll need to get lucky. So I'm left with about 243 to the flag for my second shot. Hit a Healy 5-wood and got lucky once again. Anytime you hit two pretty ordinary golf shots and are left with 18 foot for eagle, you've got to thank the golf gods. This was a tricky slider. Bit of a scaredy putt, but tap in for birdie. The fourth is a 408 yard par 4, dogleg left. I've got 250 to carry this bunker. Absolutely crunched that. If that doesn't get over, I'll be very disappointed, and I am disappointed because I've just seen the sand splash. Found myself in this bunker with about 140 left. Just want to hit a little. Oh shit, I got the wrong club. Don't want to hit a 6 iron, I want to hit 9. So with the right club finally in my hand, I just set up to hit a little punchy 9 iron to the right edge of the green. Absolutely thinned it, hit the lip, but got lucky and popped over. I had about 82 yards to the flag, which was cut right center, and little 3/4 54 degree wedge. Hit a good shot here. I'll take that. That is about. Left myself a little 4-footer for par. I will take that all day long after that second shot. The fourth is a 403 yard par 4. It's actually supposed to be the hardest hole on the golf course. Trying to hit it down the left edge of the fairway. Cut it a little bit more than I wanted, but honestly I'll take that tee shot. That little fairway finder left me 170 to the flag. Got 6 iron here, aiming dead straight. Caught it quite well. It was a little bit low and flat and just ran out a bit too much once it landed. Left me with a probably around a 50-60 foot putt down the hill, and this wasn't a very good one. I was a bit scared and left it well short. Missed my par putt as well. 3-putt bogey once again. The sixth is a 356 yard par 4, pretty much dead straight. I was really starting to feel the heat around this point. Gosh, I'm really struggling to breathe here. Come on. So after that absolute disaster, I had to reload and try the same thing all over again. Same strategy, down the left hand side, pulled it a tug, but definitely way better than the first time round. Left myself another 80 yarder or so to the flag, same club, 54 degree, just trying to land it a little bit short because this green runs out a fair bit. Didn't have the tracer on this one, but I can assure you it was a good one. Left myself about a 12 footer, which I made for a very unlikely bogey. Temporary tee on the par 3 7th, had about 160 yards and needed to take a moment. The heat was hitting me hard. Finally got up to hit the actual golf shot. Not the worst swing, but a little bit thin. Got lucky because I gave myself enough club. Rolled on to about 15 feet for birdie. And at this point I wasn't even bothered about picking out the line. I just wanted to leg it up there close, get a par and get out of there.
Terrible golf shot. I'm so dehydrated.
The 8th is a par 5, about 509 yards. I'm really struggling at this point.
God, I'm too fast. Okay guys. Gotta do this somehow.
I have no idea how I did this, but I managed to find the center of the fairway.
Somewhere down the middle, I don't give a shit where. It's on the fairway.
This was a simple 170 yard layup with a 7-iron. Just happy to make any kind of contact with a golf ball and run.
The best shot I could have hit in this circumstance. Oh my god.
And that's when this absolute legend saved my life.
Bro, tell us your name.
My name is Eugene.
Eugene,
Coast
you've just...
Marshall Arabian Ranches.
Thank you so much, Eugene. You've just brought me a cold towel
Yeah,
and an ice lolly. Unbelievable. You're a lifesaver. I was literally about to fall over from the heat. Thank you, man.
Thank you.
God bless you.
See you.
After that little boost, I felt I might actually be able to finish this round. 80 yards, third shot into this par 5. Hit it a bit too long, but honestly at this point, I wasn't too bothered. I was actually about 30 yards away with this, but it was a tight lie, so I elected to putt it. And even though it wasn't the best putt, still ended up giving myself around 5-6 feet for par. Made the putt and ran away from the green. 9th hole was a par 4, 419 yards, like dogleg right, and again I am on my haunches trying to keep it together and get across the finish line.
My wife is watching this, I'm sorry. Oh my god, I hit a decent drive. Oh my god.
As you can see, I was just as surprised as anyone. About 145 to the flag, 8-iron here, pretty much aiming straight at it, and just trying to make contact with a golf ball really.
Oh my god, that's what I was afraid of. That has gone about 1 foot. So
Somehow, after that horrific shot, I still managed to be pin high with about 20-25 yards between me and the flag. Sorry, I didn't have any energy to track myself, but you can see the golf ball running up there with a little lag putt. Left myself a little 4-footer for par, and somehow managed to make a par on the verge of complete collapse from heat stroke. So what did I learn from this round? Well, if you're going to play golf in Dubai in August, do not tee off after 8 AM.